It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos, no need to ask why. Just open your mouth and close your eyes.
It's raining tacos.
It's raining tacos.
It's almost raining microphones for the second time because I think I just unscrewed my microphone stand again.
Oh my God. So for the viewers or the listeners listening at home, Nick has already once destroyed my equipment. No, I'm just kidding.
It's not destroyed and beyond recognition.
Yeah, it's beyond recognition. This is supposed to be a microphone. It looks more like a pancake. Okay, whatever. Nope, you got
That's not the right one.
You tried to. Oh my God, Nick! Why are you already playing with a soundboard? We're wasting time, man.
Well, I was trying to do the womp 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 womp, but I can't find it.
Okay, I think it's okay. It's the sod trombone. Sod trombone.
That's the one I pressed. It wasn't playing.
Oh my God! See, you're just a little bit unlucky, Nick. I think.
Well, and add to the extra chaos. Mm-hmm. It's not just the two of us today. We have a third person.
It's not just the two of us. Ladies and gentlemen, for the very first time, the JavaScript has a special guest. And we have name dropped her several times, but we always censored her name for some reason.
Yep, and that's going to continue because her name is...
Oh my God. Everybody, please welcome to the podcast. Stop it, Nick. Stop it. No, don't do that. Everybody, what? Please welcome to the podcast, Ivana, how you doing?
Hello.
Should I even be here if I'm going to just get voiced out?
Blame Nick because he was the one who was censoring you.
I would do no such
Sure.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
I thought we were friends. We're the European buddies. What the hell?
Yeah, Nick. Come on.
Europe doesn't have a history of falling apart occasionally.
Oh my God. We're getting political here now.
We're not getting the war into this. This is too much.
Hashtag Brexit.
Hashtag Brexit.
Brexit means Brexit.
Are you for Brexit or against Brexit?
No, I voted against it, but in this occasion, hashtag Brexit means Brexit.
Oh my God. Why do you... Okay, so you change your mind like you change your clothes, man. Why does that happen?
Is that a Taylor Swift lyric?
No, that's...
He doesn't change his clothes. He wears the same outfit to work
true.
every other day.
That's very true. Yeah.
Football shirt with some sort of smart covering plus jeans plus Adidas Sambas.
Is it really a smart covering if it's like generic basic stripes?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's office appropriate.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay. Quote unquote.
Plus, it has to have a jersey underneath the shirt. That's the most important.
That's the uniform. That's the real uniform.
Yeah, he always has to represent, what is it? Manchester City FC, right?
And you wonder why I was playing around with the censors.
He is flipping.
You should have bleeped him.
Yeah.
I didn't even go for the British one. I went straight for the American one.
Yep, he's just flipping the bird on me. Okay, anyway, as we did on episode 5 before the Halloween special, we introduced, what's it called, Nick?
The Wheel of Mystery. Well, actually, did we decide what we were going to officially call it?
I think we have 2 names for it, and it's Wheel of Mystery or the Free Wheel.
That's it.
Yeah. What do you think, Ivana? What do you think it should be called?
Both wheelie
I kind of like the free wheel.
The Free Will.
Both wheelie good options.
Yeah, they're both really good options.
No, it's really good options, Ivana. You gotta
Wheelie?
yes,
good.
wheelie.
I taught putty tat wheelie.
Are you getting tired of these jokes?
I think she is. She might be. Honestly, I think, if she's already, we're 5 minutes in, right?
Yep.
And we're already, making her tired of us.
These jokes might be falling flat.
Oh, my God. Stop it. Okay.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, so we are... Yes, we do have a sound for that. And we also have...
Okay, Chaos Demon 1 and 2, spin the damn wheel.
Okay. I just remember that Ivana can't hear the sounds. So that's a lot... That makes it a lot funnier, I think. Okay, so let's...
Oh, I hear the sounds. I'm just ignoring them.
Oh, you do?
Fair.
Oh, you do? Okay, so that's nice. That's nice. That's good. I mean, that's, yeah. Exactly. Anyway.
Are we on Seinfeld? What's happening?
We are on Seinfeld right now.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So let's spin that wheel.
Is there money on this wheel?
No. Ooh, interesting topic. r/anti-vegan.
Nice.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes. So, not too long ago, Ivana, Nick and I were discussing about how veganism is okay if you don't, impose it onto other people. If you're not like too much, right?
Exactly.
But then there's some people who take it a little too far, and I found a subreddit that makes fun of those kinds of vegans.
Well, it's like the old joke, how can you tell if someone's a vegan?
How can you tell?
Don't worry, they'll tell you.
Ha! Funny. I think I've heard that one before, and that's why my reaction is so fake. All right, so we're going to dive right in.
Let's dive right in.
Let's get right into the news.
Into the Reddit.
Into the Reddit. Okay, so so immediately the very first post, I guess the most popular post here, is that the PETA ad, or like I don't know if it's PETA, but there's a billboard with a group of animals. I'm gonna show you, Nick. So this is the group of animals.
All animals want to live. Where do you draw the line?
Yes, and then there's somebody who retweeted it with a red slash and says, "About right there."
Cutting off pigs, cows,
Cutting off
chickens.
the pigs, cows, and the chickens. What is your opinion on that, Ivana?
Well, it's funny because I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation at once before. But
Yes, we have.
I'm a low key tree hugger, but I am also carnivorous because I am Eastern European.
Of course.
So I'm never gonna say no to a good oink or a moo, but I do draw the line of like them basically doing it in like a malicious way. So like not with like just basically don't be trying to like murder these poor things, or if they're like running away for like do it with like respect, I guess.
Absolutely.
I'm on the same level where like as long as it's in a humane way, because it's like
yes, thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
I thought that might be the word you were looking for, but I didn't want to interrupt.
Definitely.
Well, it's ironic that the word is humane, even though like the humanes are eating the animals, even though we're technically we're technically animals ourselves. So it's like the billboard is fine. It's like, where do we draw the line? Well, there's people that eat other people, and that's cannibalism. So I mean,
that reminds
clearly the line has disappeared into the ethos.
That reminds me of one of the fun facts with Nick that we did, where you said that chainsaws were once used for childbirth.
That was their original invention.
Yeah, that was the original purpose of the invention. And then at the end of it, I was like, there's got to be better ways to slice up women.
And you wonder why you're single.
I mean, I don't know. I'm still wondering why I'm single. Absolutely.
I can't even think of a sound effect for that.
Maybe use this one. That is just a multi-purpose sound effect, I think.
You should have had. Please tell me you have the RuPaul like shady sound. That would be epic.
We should add that. I don't know if we
is.
have that, but we should add that.
I don't even know what that is.
That and like the just cricket. I think, do you have crickets? You should.
We do. Yeah, we do. Where is it? There you go. Yep.
Those are too quiet.
See, that's the point. And you know it's quiet because our live studio audience wasn't reacting. Isn't there, right, live studio audience?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much, live studio audience. Oh my God. You're too kind. You are too kind.
And they're so good at listening to prompts.
Right? Exactly. So, and whenever we make a joke, we can just do this.
Exactly.
I changed up the rim shot.
They're also a bunch of liars, but okay.
Okay. So there's the next post here is from Firefighter Primary 60. Who is dumber, vegan activists or Just Stop Oil activists?
Oh, Just Stop Oil, 100%.
What do you think, Ivana?
I don't know what the Just Stop Oil activists are, but I'm pretty sure anybody that stands in front of like the abortion clinics are not exactly the most brilliant either. To be frank,
that's true. Unfortunately, they're not in the argument. I'm afraid.
Yeah, they're not in the argument. But I mean, yeah, you do raise a good point. Anytime an activist like kind of takes it a little too far, that's when it starts like being not for the cause. It's just for your own like special interest.
Yeah, 100%.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's just, and it's like with the Just Stop Oil protesters, it's like, they'll get in the way of ambulances and stuff like that. And it's like, come on, you're
y'all are going in and out.
Like you're going against your cause there. You're completely going against your cause.
Exactly.
So
yeah. I mean, so the point is to be more humane, right, for the animals.
Indeed.
And the females. Ha! I like that Ivana just went silent on
Yeah.
Just insert the cricket sounds.
No, we're not going to do the crickets. No, Okay.
It's too late. It's happening.
Thank you, Nick.
Damn.
Crickets are animals too, Gerard.
Okay, sure. All right. So
They are.
Moving on to the next post. I think this one is... This is a little bit bizarre. It says so it's the caption says person being vegan monster, right? And there's a picture of someone commented on a post saying, "Good, only monsters run the world. Perhaps the only way to free animals is to become even greater monsters." It seems like they're trying to be like poetic or philosophical or something like that, but they just come off as douchey, doesn't it?
Well, it's a bit like Thanos, fine, I'll do it myself.
Fine,
like
I'll do it myself.
It's giving unhinged Gaga fan.
It's
Fair.
giving you, Ivana? No, it's kidding.
No, she's only unhinged when she has to sit with us for more than 5 minutes.
That's true. Yeah, and I think sometimes it feels like forever, but it's only been 12 minutes.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to sit with us even over.
Damn, really?
Yeah, for like another 20.
Another at least 15, 20 minutes.
Another maybe hour. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Oh, and there's
You're trapped here forever.
Oh my god. Okay, Nick, I'm gonna show you this next post. I want.
This seems unfair.
Yes, it's very unfair.
Yeah.
We did discuss like doing FaceTime because like there's a way to show your screen on FaceTime, right? But we decided against that because you're already getting ready for work, even, and we don't want to delay it further.
I'm not flashing nobody. This ain't promo. I ain't doing this for free.
Oh my god. So sure, okay. All right.
Well, it's too late now. We're already recording.
Yeah, we're already recording, and this is going to be the final episode that goes up. Forever.
Oh, okay.
That's it. Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. So
Go out with a bang, I guess.
Exactly.
yes, precisely. And so okay, so the typical vegan argument, like if you're cold, they're cold, right?
Yep.
Well, why don't you warm them up? So even and for our listeners at home, the classic vegan argument is if you're cold, they're cold. So you shouldn't leave like your huskies, who is designed for the cold, outside. And so the caption says maybe you should warm them up right on the grill.
And it just shows a picture of a steak, a pork chop, and like chicken legs.
Precisely, exactly, right. So if they're cold, you gotta warm them up. You gotta do that. Yeah,
Hey, if we're going to take them literally.
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I have
that
some
like
chicken in the
argument
fridge.
is so like. I mean, that argument's like really outdated. And I mean, again, like you said, if you look at a husky, they're literally like bred for. They're literally called Alaskan Huskies.
Yeah,
or
they were
Serbian
bred
husky.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
freaking run. They were bred to run in the Iditarod, and they literally are meant as like a working dog to pull and to live in the freaking snow. And if you see those videos of them curled up, their coat is designed in that way to survive the harsh climates.
Yeah.
Which is a really lame way to try and like justify veganism. Not that it's not a good way to live. I mean, all humans are technically lactose intolerant, but the people that aren't are technically mutants. I'm not a mutant. I wish I was.
I was just about to say, so we're talking to a mutant.
Wow, somebody call Charles Xavier.
Yeah, I freaking wish I was, what is her name? Mystique or something.
Yeah.
But,
Well, I mean, you're already friends
just
with
like the
Wolverine.
veganism. Yeah, right. But no, Mystique and Wolverine are not friends. They're on different sides.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, though,
remember.
that you're already friends with an X-Man.
Yeah. But it's weird with the vegan argument because y'all met one of my best friends. She's a vegan, but you don't see her pushing veganism onto you.
Yeah.
Her name begins with a B. You can bleep or whatever, but she literally did it for her health. And if you do it for your own personal reasons, that's on you, and you don't have to push your narrative onto others.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of a lot of vegans that are extremely healthy. Some of them are concerningly skinny, though. Some of them.
Yeah.
They're like bones at this point.
Well, but
right?
at the end of the day, it's one of those things where it's like, if that's the way that you want to live your life, then go for it. I don't condone people to live an unhealthy lifestyle, but at the same time, if that's the way that if that's the way that you're living, then it's different when it becomes militant veganism, and it's like, no, you will eat this salad because that cow was innocent, and it's like, well, first off, the cow's already dead, so I might as well eat it. Second off, no, I will not eat your salad because I would rather have this KFC chicken.
Yeah, and here's the thing: a lot of vegans also they like to say, or they like to argue, that they're just doing this for the environment. Well, having a cow live and fart and poop, right? The
methane.
The methane goes up into the atmosphere, and that's extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
Right. So they need to all be dead, much like
I don't think we need to take it that far. I don't think we need to have mass genocide of the cows. But it's like
they need to all be dead.
The militant veganism is a bit like, I've heard people say that as smokers, that they hate it when there's no smoking buildings. And it's like, well, just because you're infecting your lungs with whatever you're having, that's your decision, but don't blow it in my face. You can smoke as much as you want at your house, and if I'm at your house, I wouldn't say, can you please stop smoking? It's bothering me. I made the decision to come to your house.
Well, it's more prominent too in Las Vegas, because here in Vegas, we still have smoking casinos, and I think even at this is there a property on the strip, do you know, that still has smoking rooms?
Ooh.
I mean, my current place of employment does have smoking rooms.
Really?
Aria has smoking floors.
Interesting.
But however, there are designated areas where they're not smoking. Like Aria had, their casino is non-smoke. Actually, no, I'm a liar. Their second floor is non-smoking because you cannot do it near the pool area. The Park MGM, their actual casino floor is non-smoking as well.
I was going to say, I thought that there was one on the strip that was non-smoking, and I couldn't remember if it was Park MGM.
Yeah, so Park MGM is non-smoking, but you can still smell the smoke when it was previously Monte Carlo. So it kind of they're pumping all that fancy perfume to kind of counteract the previous history.
Is it fancy, though? It smells like very cheap.
Please, so fancy.
You already know.
Honestly, it's not that bad, but it's not honestly, my favorite is probably Aria or Cosmo with what they pump through the vents.
Yeah, that's very fair. I think the last time I went inside Cosmo, I really liked I don't know if they rotate the scent, right? But there is one scent there that's vanilla-y, or
Well, obviously, right now it's pumpkin spice latte. Because
oh my god!
Oh my god!
We were discussing pumpkin spice last episode during our Halloween special, and Nick had a very hot take on pumpkin spice.
I actually can't remember what it was, but
Okay.
I can imagine.
Is that
because
you
I
don't
do.
like pumpkin spice?
Well, I don't because it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Pumpkin in general.
I
is
don't
disgusting.
either.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do agree. Yeah, I do agree because like and I was asking like why pumpkin? Like why is pumpkin the vegetable being used as a dessert / flavoring for stuff?
When it's one of those things where it's like pumpkin pie, I can see that. Pumpkin spice latte, I can't see that.
Yeah.
And it's like then you've got all these other things where it's like they've got like pumpkin flavored Oreos and like some companies take it even further and have like pumpkin flavored Lay's, and it's like, what are you doing?
Did you know that there's Lay's ketchup chips in Canada? It's
There's,
ketchup flavored chips.
Yes.
There's Walker's ones in England because Walker's is the equivalent of Lay's. They even have a similar logo.
Oh my
God!
God.
The ketchup ones are actually pretty good.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Ketchup.
Yeah, we have ketchup flavored chips in Serbia too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is all related to veganism because we're talking about vegetables.
Absolutely.
Right. So I mean, okay. So
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Say no more.
Yes, exactly. So this podcast is obviously staying very much on topic. We don't ever veer off to other topics. Never. So going back to r/anti-vegan. I'm not sure I understand this, but probably because I'm very sleep deprived.
Same.
It says, okay, so the caption is, even the ants know, right? And it's a meme. It says, even ants know what you should be eating. And yeah, there's 3 piles on the plate. One is a pile of margarine. The other one is a pile of reduced fat margarine. And the one on the corner is butter, and the ants have all flocked to the butter.
How is that vegan though? Butter's not vegan.
I know.
Why am I going to listen to a bunch of ants? Like,
Right.
Well, butter is dairy, and vegans.
I've seen that movie. Didn't end well.
So
That's true.
Yeah. So veganism doesn't just include like eating meat; it includes like not eating things that come from animals like dairy.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not like it's also not wearing like feathers, not wearing leather.
Well, it's like the stupid argument against honey.
What's the stupid
It's like
argument?
that we shouldn't eat honey because it's harming the bees. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, they produce honey like naturally, don't they?
Well, it's one of those things. It's not like we're putting bees in a blender and making honey.
I am. I'm just kidding.
Each to their own, Like I said, if that's what you want to do in your own house, each to their own. But at the end of the day, it's like you said, the bees are creating honey naturally.
Yes.
And it's almost like when you take out the honey, you create space so that they can make more honey, so that the hive can progress.
Exactly.
It's almost like taking the trash out in your house. Like,
True.
you if you didn't take it out, then your house would overflow.
Yeah, but honey's not really like. Is it a waste?
Oh, it's not a
product?
waste product, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like it builds up and it builds up, it builds up.
Speaking of trash, when I arrived here earlier,
Oh yeah, he couldn't park because I had my trash can in the way of the front of my house.
freaking Nick had his trash can in front. Like he's a true suburban mom at this point.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's Valley Girl. What would suburban mum be? Well, if I was a true soccer mum, I would have gone and got Starbucks this morning after I dropped off, Tiffany and
Tiffany,
and Brandon at
Amanda.
school. And
Amanda, and
Tommy.
I would be on my way to Pilates right now. And
yeah. Would you be a vegan too?
I'd be going to brunch with Stephanie and Jennifer and oh my god.
You wouldn't be going to lunch or to brunch with Ivana. You would be going to brunch with Ivana.
Exactly. Oh my god, Ivana.
Oh God.
Yeah. and then after school, I gotta pick up Nevea from school.
Right. Oh god. Did you?
Oh, better than Absidy. Have you seen that one?
Yes. So Nick, I don't know if you have heard since you had quite a reaction to Nevea.
Well, it's because did you just make a name out of Nivea?
No,
the hand cream.
So no, Nevea.
Backwards.
Yeah, Nevea is heaven backwards.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off.
You didn't censor
Where's
that.
the police?
It
Yeah,
deserves
what's
it. It deserves it. It deserves the full throated fuck off. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, no. So considering
Gerard, hold his hand when you break it to him what Absidy is.
Okay. So have you heard of the name Absidy, Nick?
I'm trying to think what it could possibly be backwards.
Okay, you're not prepared for this, Nick. No. You're not prepared for it. Ivana, do you think he's prepared for it?
Do I need
I
to,
told you to hold his hand.
do I need to crack open the bottle of whiskey that I've got on my desk, on my table?
So even
You might throw it out the window.
yeah. So he has a bottle of whiskey. Like as soon as I arrived here, there's a glass on his coffee table and a bottle of whiskey. That's like, what is that? Like already like mostly drank.
85%.
Yeah, 85% just gone. Right. And yes,
He asked me if I'd been drinking for breakfast, and I said, no, that's my emergency whiskey.
yeah. I'm not surprised that you have an emergency whiskey, but like I would be so.
I'm English and my last name's Scottish. What do you expect? I've got a bit of Irish in me as well. It's like,
Yeah, and apparently, I texted you about this last night. You're a character. You're related to a character on Doctor Who. If you don't know, I've been watching Doctor Who, and we got to discuss it on the podcast one day. But there's a character named Suki McCrae Cantrell. Yeah, and she, I think she dies. I haven't finished that episode.
Spoilers?
Yet. Anyway, but
Spoilers?
spoilers. But yeah, so okay.
It's funny that I know that you don't know this because you're not far enough along into Doctor Who yet. But there's a character in about 6 seasons that keeps going spoilers. So that is a Doctor Who reference in of itself. You just don't realize it yet.
Oh my god. Anyway, going back to Absidy, which is probably the name of a vegan, Nick. Do you have any guesses as to how it's spelled?
Oh, God. Absidy?
Absidy.
That's your clue, Nick. How it's spelled.
Yeah, Absidy. I knew a girl back in high school named Absidy, and I was very much surprised when I saw her name on a piece of paper, right? Because we exchanged papers and like we had to check each other's, and I was like, "What the fuck? That's how your name? Or what the." Is that your name?
Is this a bit like the Erica spelling that went around that was AIRWRECKA?
Oh, it's much more.
Erica.
No,
it's dumber than that. It's dumber.
And this is Gerard's generation of people that are being born, maybe even after.
Obviously, our generation is
of
much
this
more
particular
civilized.
spelling.
Yes, definitely. The millennials are more civilized with names like Nick.
Indeed. I mean, it's not spelt strangely.
That's true. But we do call you
Okay, hold
strange
his hand and
names.
tell him already, Gerard.
Yeah,
Okay.
break the news to me. Ruined my
Okay.
day. Yeah.
So it is spelled ABCDE. Absidy. ABCDE.
No, it's not. That's fucking
yes,
stupid.
it is. Yes, it is.
That's
Look
like
it
when
up.
we were going,
We're not. I wish we were making this up. Honestly.
that's like when we were going through the Irish names. Mm-hmm. At least they had an excuse for being
Honestly,
Irish.
the Irish names are more unhinged.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, there was what was it, Rowan?
Yeah, that had a D in it for no reason. I can't remember.
Yeah, there was like
Quiva,
Yeah.
Quiva.
Siobhan.
Yeah.
Although the one that's worse is, and I know we were going to talk about this, but I lost the Instagram, so I can't find it. But was Icelandic names.
Oh, okay.
Holy Jesus. That was crazy.
There's like a trillion different syllables, isn't it?
When you get more than 4 J's and 3 K's in a name, you've gone too far.
It's like we keep referring to that Welsh town that's like
Go, go.
yeah,
That one?
Yeah, that one. That the report, one of the reporters for like what
Just
was it?
nails it.
Yeah, he just nails it. He's like I can't even like begin to pronounce
And the weather
it.
today in go. Just in one go, not skipping a beat.
Yeah, in one go.
Absolutely kills it.
Even
see what
do
you did there.
do you know what we are even remotely talking about? Like that Welsh town that has like the longest name ever.
Yeah, it's the longest name in the world.
Yes, I watched Graham Norton and I've seen that Welsh town.
Fair.
Jesus, like y'all act like I'm uncultured swine.
Yes, you are. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, you said it.
Yeah, you said it. So it's kind of your fault. But yeah, so look, Nick, this is
Okay, white chicks
how are you
1 and
still
2.
friends with us?
Jeez.
yeah, exactly. Like we've been friends for
Whatever.
almost a year now, right?
Yeah, one of our listeners sent me a text the other day,
Yeah.
and my boyfriend was wondering how long you and Gerard have known each other, and I sent one back and said, since January.
Yeah, but we banter like we've known each other for decades.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, so
And I'm the one that introduced y'all, so you're welcome, listeners.
duh.
Well, I don't know if that's
I don't
necessarily
know
for the
about
best.
your welcome because like I think our listeners are more annoyed with us than anything.
It was probably more like, what have I done?
Yeah, what have I done? Yeah.
What hell have I unleashed upon the world?
Obviously the hell of ADHD.
Nice.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, but look,
That's another soundboard we need.
yeah,
The guy going nice.
nice. Yes. What is his name?
Let's go back to veganism. Isn't that what we were talking about?
Oh,
You are. Yeah, she is the moderator, isn't she?
Yeah, that was what we kept saying was that you were going to keep us on track.
Yeah, but yeah, no. So look, this is a legal name, Absidy.
That is not, look, American invented name.
Of course, it's American. Where else would it come
Jesus
from?
Christ.
Of course.
That's like when I found out that it's illegal to name your child Batman in Mexico.
Yeah,
It's like, first off, who was trying to name their kid Batman? And second off, why?
because Batman is a cool name.
No, I'm saying, why is it illegal?
I don't know. But yeah, okay.
Is it because they don't want anyone going around going, "Yo soy Batman"?
so sorry, Batman. Oh my god.
Maybe.
Hola, Batman. Soy Joker.
Hola.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm trying to like look for posts here, and it's mostly okay. Do you know who the vegan teacher is? That vegan teacher.
Oh God, she pisses me off.
Oh.
Yeah.
I remember her feud with PewDiePie. That was hilarious.
You know, that's like I think she was like linking him to like Satan or whatever.
Yeah, pretty
Frick.
much. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of the posts on r/anti-vegan, especially the ones that are like more recent, it's about that vegan teacher because apparently she's still making content to this day.
How?
Well, I mean, okay, so she's been banned by YouTube. Well, not banned, like.
She's been blocked.
Yeah, she's
like
been
several.
blocked.
Her accounts have been blocked several times.
But she
Jesus.
keeps coming back.
She's like a hydra.
Like
no matter how many
a
heads you cut off,
bad-
another one comes.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you
But
calling her a hydra?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter how many times you cut off the head, another one grows.
exactly. Yeah. I mean, okay. So, and it's like, I know I'm skipping ahead a little bit here, Nick, with Doctor Who, but she's like a weeping angel.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. So,
Well, she's like if a weeping angel and Jill Stein had a child.
when she. No. But yeah, no. So the Weeping Angels, for those of you who don't know anything about Doctor
Well,
Who,
first off, how do you know? You're on the first season.
I may have researched a little bit.
In spoilers.
Okay.
I mean, spoilers.
Nope. But yeah, so the Weeping Angels are an alien race where if you look directly at them, right, they stop, they freeze, they turn into stone. And then as soon as you look away, they attack.
Well, and even like it's not just looking away; you can even blink.
Yeah, just
And
blinking.
That's why the episode they first appear in is called Blink.
Yeah.
And they're called the Weeping Angels because they look like angel statues.
Yes.
And literally, and so what happens is they don't kill you if they catch you; they just transport you through time.
Oh, there you go.
So, like the person who gets caught first, which isn't necessarily a spoiler because it happens in the first 30 seconds of the show, they end up in like the 1800s.
Oh.
From like 2006.
And they're trapped there, yeah?
And they're trapped there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, okay, well, it's comparable to the vegan teacher because when when people are watching and paying attention to her, right? YouTube can block her, can ban her, can and then people stop talking about her, and then suddenly she releases a video that gives the ideals of the 1800s.
Well, and that's the trouble with anyone who has that sort of message, whether it's Andrew Tate, whether it's, whether it's the vegan teacher, whether it's any of those people.
Yeah, don't
it
say
gives
that
them
name around here.
Oh, sorry, whether it's... it gives them power because they have focus. They have people listening to them.
Exactly. And once you don't give them the attention, that's like they kind of attack.
Yeah.
Right? They get aggressive.
Why is no one listening to me?
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like...
attention deprivation.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's narcissism as well.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, Nick, I think we are approaching the end of this episode.
Well, especially because we should probably let even out of our trap.
Yes, pretty much. Yeah, she has to go to work.
We can still keep talking. I've literally gotten ready while y'all will talk amongst each other.
True.
I can multitask.
Yeah. So, I mean, because this podcast just goes like wildly different directions.
Yeah, I mean, we got through 3 posts?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. I think.
Well, here, before we finish the episode, So I have a vegan story,
Okay.
and I've told Gerard about this. I don't know if Ivana was still working with us at this point, but in my neighborhood, we had a vegan jogger. Do you remember the story of the vegan jogger?
Yes, I remember the vegan
so
jogger.
This is actually
Yes.
what spawned the idea for the vegan thing. Was, I think, just so happened on the same day you found the subreddit.
Yes, I think
for anti-vegan, and we started talking about it.
Yeah, I told you about the r/anti-vegan, and you're like, that reminds me of this thing.
So on the neighborhood Facebook page, there was a post, and it was this person who said that I am a vegan and I go for a jog every day. And every day I run around and all I can smell is people barbecuing meat. Can you please try and be more wary of your vegan neighbors because they don't want to smell your meat that's being cooked on your barbecues?
I don't think anyone wants to smell your meat.
Especially after a
First
jog.
of all, just because it smells delicious, that's on you.
Exactly. And that's the thing, was they put it in the neighborhood Facebook, so you knew what was going to happen. You knew they were going to get the absolute
Yes, they are.
pulp just beaten out of them. So as
Here's
soon as
the
they
problem
did
with people like that, though. Like they think they can impose their views on others,
Oh,
but
100%.
they're like, oh, they're gonna relate and be on my side. But when they come, like when somebody else comes from a different perspective, they're like, what do you mean? I'm the correct one.
Oh my god.
Well, that's how it ended up going. So they started getting ribbed by the rest of the group.
Pretty much.
Because people started putting posts about like how they were having a new barbecue delivered by Amazon and it was coming on a drone with meat already being cooked around the neighborhood.
Oh my
and they were
God.
like, please, any vegan joggers, don't go running today. Or like, it's 3:00 in the afternoon. I'm about to put some ribs on the barbecue. If any joggers are around, I do apologize.
And I think,
And that
Throw
was
some shrimp on the barbie.
this was this was the beginning of September. This was like the 9th of September.
Yeah.
And this kept on going for
This year.
weeks. No, this was a couple of years ago.
This year, no, I'm just
But I was going to say, is there another one? But no, this kept on going for weeks until someone put Halloween decorations out of 2 skeletons, and one of them was in front of a barbecue, and the other one was with the vegan jogger crying. So
oh my god.
that came to a head, and the vegan jogger actually put up a picture, and they went over and shook the hand of the person with the Halloween decorations and said, please, can this stop?
Yeah.
I've realized the error of my ways. Please, can we make this end?
And I think that's one of the most beautiful things ever, right? It's a nice conclusion, right?
Absolutely.
Because with all of the all the trouble, right, that radical vegans have caused, protesting, blocking the meat aisle in supermarkets, imposing their views on people, and especially the things that the vegan teacher have been doing. It's nice to see that there are still people out there who can see the humor.
Absolutely.
Right, in these things, and especially that jogger, and who happens to be like in your neighborhood, Nick.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna reveal your address here to the public. No, I'm just kidding.
It is Nevada.
But yeah. So it's nice. It's nice that to see that, even though like obviously that vegan jogger was like he was obviously like offended, I guess.
Yeah.
He saw the humor and he's like, yeah, okay, fine.
And
I
then
give
a truce
up.
was called, and it was like, okay, let's just let bygones be bygones, and let's.
Yeah.
And since then, there's not been, until I mentioned it.
Yeah.
There's not been any more vegan jogger memes posted or anything like that. Both
Yeah.
sides were like, okay, well, let's draw a line in the sand and we'll move on.
Exactly. Oh, and Ivana hung up on us.
Either that or she got disconnected, because that has happened before. So I think that's our sign that, that we should stop.
The episode is just about done. Sorry to Ivana, who did not get a proper farewell.
Yes, but it was a pleasure having you on board, and thank you for keeping us on track, at least for a minute.
Yeah, I think there was only one instance where she kept us on track.
No, there was 2 or 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's about time to end this episode. Nick, what is your question of the week?
Oh, Booker, I forgot about that.
Oh my god!
I mean, I am completely prepared.
This happens every time we record. Is that you forget that there's a question of the week?
Well,
Whose meat would you smell?
that's not far away from where I was going. No, I'm just kidding. I was going to say, if you had a choice, what would be your favorite type of meat to consume?
I would say, like we're talking like either poultry,
whatever
beef.
Whatever. You can even throw in seafood if you want, but I would probably stick to like beef, chicken, pork, venison, lamb, bison, whatever ostrich,
goat,
yes, whatever you fancy.
Let's see. I think my favorite. So this is gonna be. We're gonna go basic here. Is poultry, chicken, right? Because I think I grew up pretty much just eating chicken. We have a chicken farm back home where I used to live. And yeah, I've just been exposed to poultry my whole life, and I think that's kind of why.
That's right. I mean, there's the saying for a reason, it tastes like chicken.
Yes. Everything tastes like
absolutely.
Chicken. Yes. Even that dog on the TV.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shout out to PetSmart. Not sponsored, by the way. Hashtag not spon.
But I mean, hey, PetSmart, if you want to sponsor us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, definitely.
So mine, I mean, chicken's always a good choice. Mm-hmm. I think if I was going to go somewhere and order whatever I wanted, it would be a steak. You can't beat a good steak. You personally
can't. You really can't.
And I think that, it has to be a proper size steak. It can't be like a 6 ounce or something like that. It has to be like a 16 ounce proper big juicy steak.
Did you know that they made like 40-ounce steak, like the really big ones?
The tomahawks?
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. It's
I think
really
the biggest one that I've ever had, there we go, is a 32 ounce. That's the biggest one that I've ever eaten.
Hold on, there's a sound for that we can do. Where is it?
That's what she said.
There you go.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve Carell. On that note, and the fact that Ivana just texted us saying, damn, that's how I get booted, huh? Obviously, we're having technical difficulties.
It could also be because I live in the middle of nowhere.
That's true. So if we're going to have another guest on this thing, Nick, we gotta have him physically here.
Either that or it might be one of the days where you're hosting.
Yes, that's true. But yeah, let us know in the comment section down below what your favorite type of meat is. And we'll probably put a poll. Because there's only 3 kinds.
A poultry?
No, I'm just kidding. We'll probably put a poultry of the 3 main kinds of meat. But if you want to comment down below something like exotic, like maybe you eat like a pig's nostril, and that's a different kind of meat.
Each to your own?
Yeah,
what you should do is you should put, for the 4th option, put other. And then if you put other, then put it in the comments what your other is.
There you go. But yeah, well, thank you very much, everybody, for listening to this very special episode. Obviously, thank you very
live
much.
studio audience.
You guys are too kind. And we'll see you guys again next week, hopefully with less technical difficulties that we had.
Yeah, fingers crossed. We can't promise anything though.
Yeah, because we're still not professionals at this. We're on episode 7, and
something like that.
Nick, you got to keep track of our episodes, man.
Yeah, 7 sounds about right.
Anyway, let us know in the comments down below, and we'll see you next time. Nick, play us out.
It's raining tacos